Welcome back to Cybersea of Galilee DSMME on this April 28th. Feast of St. Louis de Montfort. Sister, happy feast day.
Thank you, sister.
Now,
Thank
sister,
you very much.
we have been talking and eating and recreating and having fun because we do on Sister's feast days. But why don't you tell us a little bit about your saint?
I will, sister. Thank you. So I'm Sister Louis Marie, and I'm named for St. Louis de Montfort. And he was in the late 1600s, early 1700s in France. And he's the apostle of the Rosary. He loved Mary very much. Cheers. Right here, Mary.
That's right.
And he knew that she was the way to Jesus, and that Jesus had given her to us to be our mother and to lead us to him and to union with him.
And sister, was he a diocesan priest?
He was sort of given an apostolic blessing to go around France, but he was a Dominican tertiary sister.
There you go. That's exactly what I wanted her to say.
Yes, I knew that's what you wanted to say. But he wasn't actually attached to a particular diocese. He wanted to actually be a missionary in the New World, sort of along the lines of St. Isaac Jogues. But the Holy Father told him that his mission was to preach the Rosary in France. And so that's
powerful.
That's what he did, and to bring everyone to Our Lady.
Now, sister, when the community was founded and we made a huge decision, something very, very important that I know that you are going to tell everyone about, which they already do know, but they don't understand, that there's a very special meaning to this, even beyond, and it's attached to today. So when you got your feast day, when you were a postulant and the religious habit, we get the feast day and the habit and our new names together. I was thrilled out of my mind. Why?
Me too. Well, our community, we make the consecration together every year, and so the postulants make it for the first time on August 15th, so the Assumption of Mary. But we always use the de Montfort consecration, and we pray that the consecration are part of the formula every single day in our community, because we know that Mary is the way to fidelity in religious life, and also to spiritual motherhood and to union with Jesus, which is
Was it hard for you to decide what religious name you want? This is a really big deal because you're going to be known for the rest of your life in time and eternity. So was it difficult for you, or when did you make your decision that this would be the at least number one that you would turn in? Because we turn in 3, so she could have gotten others too. But this is the one God wanted. When did you make that decision?
Well, when I read True Devotion in October, my postulant mistress mentioned it, and I thought, oh, that sounds interesting. I've never heard of him before. So I read it and I just loved it. But I have to tell you, sister, I really couldn't imagine. I didn't like the name Louis. I did not like it. So it was purely because I didn't like the name that I spent a long time admitting to myself that this was it. But I love the name now, and I really love St. Louis de Montfort. He has always been my number one.
Too.
And actually, I really didn't have 2 other name choices when I submitted my name choice. So I had to sort of come up with a couple of other saints and put them on there. But it was St. Louis de Montfort all the way.
And it was meant from all eternity. And sister, if a sister was going to get that very special name, I'm really glad that it was you.
Well, thank you, sister. It is a very special name.
Have a very special feast day, St. Louis de Montfort, to Jesus through Mary. Signing off from Cybersea of Galilee, DSMME. God bless.